Now, hello friends. This is the another top part of the e-commerce frameworks. Now today again I am discussing about the second thing is middleware. Basically, in previous topic we discussed about the basic technologies of e-commerce. Now I am going to the middleware. Middleware basically and consists of the technologies and building the links between hardwares and application softwares also, and the boundaries between middlewares and hardwares as well as between the middlewares and application softwares are changing over time due to the technological development. So basically middlewares is a category of general and not application specific software in journals. There is a trend and to replace the hardware functionality to by middlewares, then allowing the uses of highly standard hardware components which can be provided at low cost. So e-commerce basically is built and e-commerce structure or architectures are built on the basic different kinds of things. So there is a first thing, it is known as Cobra, known as Cobra. Basically the main terms is it is known as Common Object Request Broker Architecture. C for common, B for object, R for request, B for broker, and I for architecture. So it is the Cobra. Cobra is basically a standard defined by the Object Management Group (OMGs) and designed to facilitate the communication of systems that are deployed on diverse platforms. Basically, Cobra enables the collaborations between systems on different operating systems and programming languages and computing hardwares also. The Cobra specification dictates there shall be the ORB, object request brokers also, and through which the application would interact with other objects. Then other things, it is known as Java Native Interface. JNI is an alternative to the Cobra also. On place of the Cobra we use a Java Native Interface also, and it is also programming for framework that enables Java code runnings in Java virtual machines. And to call that we called by the native applications of the particular programs and specific to the hardwares and operating system platforms, and libraries written in the other languages such as C, and assembles, etc. However, there is a significant disadvantages of that particular thing. An application that relies on JNI loses the platforms probably Java offers. Second thing is database system. Though basically database system or other things are used in database system in the business environment. We often use the relationship database system and typically suited for store and more structured data as we find it in the typical business transactions. So database system is also another typical examples of structured data like address data, order data, shipping document, invoices, and tax declaration also. It is a shop and other things, and together with the growing uses of unstructured data like text document, graphical information, multimedia data, and new type of database become relevant for the business purposes also. Database is not only SQL, it is also XML database are used. Then directory services. Directory services are we need directory services for the following purposes: for to know the address line list and users management are common uses of directory services, and is to provide a single sign on the web where the one password for the user is shared between many services. It is known as OTP, one time passwords. Applying a company login code with other things and authentications also used. And there are two standard widespread used: LDAP, lightweighted directory access protocol, LDAP, and X500. So all the two terms are used in the database and directory systems and web server. Third is web server. Basically a web server is virtual computer, means a piece of software which helps to deliver web content that can be that can be accessed through the internet, etc. And well known products like Apache HTTP servers and Microsoft Internet Information IIS जो टर्म्स है इंटरनेट इंफॉर्मेशन सर्वर एक्सेट्रा एंड देन WSDL basically the web service description language. So this is the actual version of WSDL 2.0 in 2007, and WSDL has been developed by the W3C World Wide Web Consortium 3, and WSDL is an XML based interface definitions language and is used for describing the functionality offered by the web services. And SOAP, Simple Object Access Protocol, and it is a simple object access protocol and is a protocol specification for exchanging the structured information in the implementation of web services in computer network, and it uses the XML information set of the messages format and relies on other application layers protocol, most notably HTTP and SMTP for message negotiation. And then other important part or structure layer is the second layer. It is known as platforms or frameworks. So there is a different terms which we use in the particular platforms and firms. The first thing is CMS. CMS basically known as the content management system. It is known as C for content, M for management, S for system. Content management system, it is an application software that allows publishing, editing and modifying the contents in organization, deleting as well as the maintenance from a central interface. Basically main areas of the functionally are content management application. CMS is the most and front end users interface that allows a user even with a limited expertise and other things and modifying and remove contents from the web sites without the intervention of the webmaster. Basically content deliver application CDA and complies that information and updates the website. Requirements to a CMS, what we use for the CMS and what we need for the CMS uses. The role of specific access rights and navigation, uses of different data sources, integration of contents, caching of contents means avoid database access, generation of meta information, site maps, functionality for the administration, personalization means explicit and implicit personalization or configuration are also required, and other multi-language abilities and cross-media publishing capabilities are also required. Then this is all about the CMS, means content management system. Then moves to the other things. It is known as a portal. Basically it is known as a portal. Portal is basically central entry and navigation point to provide access to a virtual area and send and to deliver the additional information to the user. So this is a central entry and navigation point in which deliver the additional information and to the users, and it works for an interface between the users and systems. And often portals are seen as a platform for an e-commerce strategies also. There are two main categories of portals: web portals and enterprise portals. Basically two categories are there. Web portal is a horizontal portal and is used as a platform to service companies in the same economic sectors, and other is vertical portal. Vertical portal of another forms of web portals. It is also known as portal and is a specialized entry point to specific market and industry, niche, subject area, interest. Some vertical portals are known as vertical information portal, VIPs. VIPs portal also known as. Second term is enterprise portal. Enterprise portal basically is a portal which provide a secure unified access point. Secure unified access point. This is there are two parts of portal: secured access unified point, and often in the forms of web based user interface, and is the frameworks of integrating the information, peoples and process across the organizational boundaries. and is designed to aggregate and personalize the information through the application in specific portals and etc. Basically, these portals are users of interface software components that are managed and displayed in web or other enterprise portals. So this is all about the things. Technical point elements of portal we use in the use of web services and web browsers and other HTTP, HTMLs and etc. Integrations of business objects and Java beans and other things. Access to data like ODVCs and JDVCs, Open Java database connectivities are also used in the portals. And after that we going to the web application service. This is the third thing of second layer, web application service. Web application service basically a server is a web application server is a piece of software and which provide the runtime environment for the server part of the client server application. Means web application or web browsers is the client part of the application. Requirement to the web application basically encapsulation of the data resources, interfaces to the other info services, scalabilities and monitoring and management functions, software lifecycle management and etc. So this is the another important aspect of the things. Then go for the Java EE. Java EE basically Java Platform Enterprise Edition. Java Platform Enterprise Edition. So Java EE provide a API, Application Program Interface. API is Application Programming Interface and runtime environment for developing and running the enterprise softwares, including networks and web services and other large scales, multi-tiered scale and reliabilities and secures network applications. Basically, it extends the Java platforms and standard editions Java SE and which provide an API, basically application programming interface for Java relations mappings and distributing in multi-tiered architectures. Then .NET. .NET basically is the properties platforms and provided by the Microsoft, and it is a competitors to Java EE. Then moves to the another terms. This is the first stage or layers of the technological element. There are some terms like online shop, CRM, marketplace, SCM and procurement system. So basically there are different terms which we use and a basis of subsequent consideration. We will draft as a general software architecture for the e-commerce areas. Like different themes or terms are used in e-commerce areas. Basically, this is the software architecture of e-commerce areas and suppliers oriented and back office and other customer oriented terms. So procurement platform, supply chain management, supplier relationship management and all these things are related, and other thing enterprise resources planning, and this is our customer oriented online shop, customer relationship management and then marketplace. So basically these things we discuss in particular terms. So this is the all about the application system which will be discussed more detail in other chapters. So basically I am just talking about simple terms like the first thing is online shop. Online shop basically you must everybody knows about the online shopping. Then go for the site like Amazon, Flipkart and other Snapdeals and other Alibaba.coms etc. There are different kinds of online websites and on we go for and take some terms and deliver orders वगैरह we go for that and provide of then be ordered for the goods and services and other things. Then CRM basically the customers relationship management. It is also discussed later in the another chapters. So customer relationship management is also an important aspects of the commerce and business and activities and other things. Then marketplace basically the in terms of e-commerce there is a marketplace, an online marketplace which is used by the different customers and other things. And SCM basically the supply chain management. Supply chain management is other important aspects of the e-commerce terms, and it is also used by the different marketers. And procurement systems or procurement platform, it is also known as. So in this particular structure, three elements have interface between the suppliers and customer. The first thing is a procurement platform, so which is driven by the customer, one customer to n suppliers, मीन्स एक कस्टमर के द्वारा नंबर्स ऑफ सप्लायर्स को जो है हम इस पे देख सकते हैं, ड्राइव कर सकते हैं. ऑनलाइन शॉप मीन्स ड्राइवन बाय सप्लायर, ऑनलाइन शॉप इट इज़ ड्राइवन बाय द सप्लायर, मीन्स वन सप्लायर टू नंबर्स ऑफ कस्टमर्स, इसको हम डिफाइन कर सकते हैं. मार्केट प्लेस बेसिकली ड्राइवन बाय थर्ड पार्टी, means n suppliers and m numbers of customers, and third parties may be the supplier, etc. Lots of things are available. Then we go for more discussion in brief in other topics one by one, in other in details with another topics and other important aspect of the businesses. Thank you.